After losing a thriller to the Green Bay Packers, are the Arizona Cardinals still the favorite in the NFC? And when is Trey Lance going to start for the San Francisco 49ers, despite the fact that Jimmy Garoppolo won today at Chicago? And finally, how you are going to get paid to watch this one. Let's get it.
This is Enough Said Sports.
Hey guys, I hope all is well in your world. It is all well here at Enough Said Sports as we come to you with another NFL preview and prediction video here on YouTube. Thank you for taking the time out of your day or your evening, whenever you may be watching this, to support us here on YouTube. If you like this sort of content, please also consider joining us on Patreon. It is in the first link in the description box below. Please click that. Check us out. We do NFL, NBA, and all college football betting. Please join us there. Take a look at it. It's $1 a day. It's a great opportunity. You're going to make that up on your first day of betting with us. Really appreciate all the support and definitely need all we can get. So definitely check us out and show us some love over there. Now, we're going to talk to you about a matchup that's going to be coming on Sunday, November the 6th, 4:25 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on Fox. It is going to be the Arizona Cardinals traveling to play the San Francisco 49ers in an NFC West showdown there. The Arizona Cardinals are a small road favorite at 2.5. They're being favored by right now, and the total in this game is 47 total points. So let's get into the Arizona Cardinals. Obviously, they're coming off of a loss last time out to the Green Bay Packers, 24-21. It was a tough night for Kyler Murray. He had some tip balls, had some turnovers, wasn't on the same page with A.J. Green at the end of the game, and ended up throwing an interception there to seal their fate when they were in, chip shot field goal range. If they don't get in the end zone right there, definitely a heartbreaking loss for the Arizona Cardinals. So let's talk about what I talked about at the beginning of the video, which was, are the Arizona Cardinals still the favorite in the NFC despite this loss? I'm going to say yes, they are. They are still the most complete team that I have seen on film when I've watched these games. I would say it's probably a tie between them and the Dallas Cowboys right now for the best team in the NFC. Of course, barring that the Cowboys are going to be healthy. Obviously, Dak Prescott, has his issues right now with his calf. Don't think it's too serious. He probably could have played, but in this last game, but he did not. With all that being said, though, Arizona has been very, very impressive. Obviously, when I've watched them, the maturation process of Kyler Murray, the defense, the way that they play, they are really, really playing very well. And it was unfortunate what happened against Green Bay. Arizona was the better team. I think that even Green Bay fans would admit that. They took advantage of some miscues by the Arizona Cardinals, a couple turnovers by Kyler Murray, the muffed punt right there where they were able to cash in on that as well. And without all those turnovers, there's no way that Green Bay would have won the game, let alone, upsetting them there at home the way that they did. And there's several different ways, in my opinion, you can lose a game. You can lose a game because you shoot yourself in the own foot. You can lose a game because the other team is just better. And you can lose a game just for the simple fact that, maybe you're even and the ball just doesn't bounce your way. That was not the case here. It was just clearly it was Arizona shooting themselves in the foot with some poor turnovers and things like that. I think they'll get those cleaned up and they'll be just fine. Now, on the other side, the San Francisco 49ers, Jimmy Garoppolo getting the victory last time out over Chicago, 33-22, I believe is what the score ended up being. There on the road, got it done. You got to give them credit. I think it's time. I think Trey Lance may have, and I don't remember exactly if he hurt himself last time out. I think he's injured right now. But when he gets healthy and ready to play, they need to go ahead and put this young man in the game. They're not going anywhere fast with Jimmy Garoppolo at quarterback. I don't think that this team is capable of making the playoffs right now as currently constructed. So, I think it's safe to say that Jimmy Garoppolo isn't the answer. I think you go ahead and make that move and pull the plug, in my opinion, as soon as the opportunity presents itself. Now, as for the betting in this particular contest, want to talk about the quarterbacks, obviously. Kyler Murray, among the tops in the league at 63.5 QBR. The offensive line is the 18th ranked offensive line in efficiency. That's one thing. That's one weakness on this Arizona Cardinals team that they really need to try to get shored up, because you can't have your quarterback getting killed back there. And right now, I don't like the way that they're looking. Kyler Murray's getting way too much pressure. He's having to use his legs way too much, and he's not able to stay in the pocket and throw on platform enough. If this team does end up getting beat down the road, that will be the reason why. And, I think that led to some turnovers as well, just because he's just the one obviously got tipped in the pocket, got tipped on the screenplay. But nevertheless, I just think that it breeds bad things, obviously, when you get a lot of pressure towards your quarterback. As far as film up against the Green Bay Packers, I thought they played well, with the exception of the turnovers. I mean, if they would have just taken care of the football, they would have won the game easily, by my estimation. Jimmy Garoppolo on the other side, 46.8 as far as QBR is concerned. Not great there, among the worst in the league. Ninth ranked offensive line and offensive line efficiency, which shows you that this team really should be better if they could get a little bit better quarterback play. Defensively, they're ranked 6th, and I didn't even mention Arizona's defense. Arizona's ranked 4th in overall defense there. Film-wise against Chicago, they were gritty. They grinded it out. They didn't look great on either side of the football, but they did enough to get the job done, and that's to be commended, because it's hard to win in the National Football League, and no matter who your competition is. Justin Fields kind of helped him out today, just by not being young and just probably not ready to be a quarterback yet in the National Football League. So he's still got a lot of growing to do, and maybe he will grow into something, but he's not it right now. Now, as for the bet in this game, I really like Arizona here in this spot. I think Arizona is going to look to bounce back. I do think this is going to be a tougher game than some people think. Division games are always really difficult and hard to win because the teams that have so much familiarity with each other. You can kind of throw out the records when it comes to division games. But this spread here is small enough to where I feel very comfortable in taking the Arizona Cardinals at -2.5. Obviously, this is very early in the week, so the spread may change. I feel comfortable all the way up to about 5. I'd say 5.5 points or so. Anything beyond that, I think you got to really start to consider going the other way. But I don't see it getting bet up that high. And then also, I like the over 47 here. I think that's a slam dunk. Both of these teams do play some decent defense, but I see Arizona clicking on all cylinders. If they're doing what they know how to do, it's going to be really tough for this San Francisco 49ers team. They don't match up well with Arizona because of the receivers on the outside and some of the challenges that the San Francisco 49ers have in their secondary positions. So I really like this going over as well. As far as the Arizona Cardinals fans, hey, talk to me. Do you think you're still the favorite in the NFC, or do you think it's someone else? And 49ers fans, are you ready to see the Jimmy G experiment end? Are you ready for another quarterback? Are you ready to bring in Trey Lance? And finally, give me your thoughts on the overall pick here. Really enjoy doing this stuff, guys. And if you like this sort of content, like I said at the top, please join us on Patreon. Click the link there, the first link in the description box. Become a true fan of Enough Said Sports. Really appreciate all the support. Talk to you soon, and we'll holler back at you. Thanks.